We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Adam Greenberg, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Mark Askew is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Stepping in now, Freddie Santiago. Now a bunt attempt here. He's got that average up over 340 now. 4 home runs and 84 runs batted in. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box, Jesse Padilla, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the stretch. The count now at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
the right fielder.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in, Tyler Coleman, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First offering on its way. This is lifted out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Standing in, Ryan Buckner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. Third in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
He's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Looking at his career totals, Buckner is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
You froze him on the fastball there. Ryan Buckner goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
48, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-2.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Padilla at second with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 2-0. Alex Happ will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Stan Ross. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that misses, ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, not shortstop, Carlos Almanzar.
Stepping up now, Carlos Almanzar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Outside.
On the season, Almanzar carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis James.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in, Nicholas Horner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike. Horner playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
To the plate now, Alex Happ. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Rafael Diaz, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Carmen Feliciano waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So now to the plate, Carmen Feliciano, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Santiago will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Peter Hobson.
At the plate, Peter Hobson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Top of the third set to get underway. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Greenberg. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box now, Freddie Santiago. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. High in the air out to center field. Benitez is right there, one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Padilla. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Three and oh now. Tyler Coleman will be next. Runners on first with one down. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Number 21, Tyler Coleman.
Striding in once again, Tyler Coleman. He hit a sac fly earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. From the stretch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now in the box, Ryan Buckner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball at inside.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Lawrence Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lawrence Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, Samuel Benitez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Samuel Benitez batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball. Now here it comes. And he struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Mark Askew, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Ball down, 3-2.
Stan Ross would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these two pitchers. Stepping into the box, Travis James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nicholas Horner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Stan Ross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fastball well outside. Back to him on the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Carlos Almanzar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So striding in, Juan Soto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here now the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval has a play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alex Tapp. Here comes the first pitch. Looped out toward third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Digging in once again, Adam Greenberg, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's out.
Freddie Santiago is on deck. The 3-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
At the plate now, Freddie Santiago as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Soto will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Ready once again, Jesse Padilla, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch.
Whoa, that's down.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.